Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Melody G, and welcome back to the M3G review. And today we are going to be looking at the Ultimate Fusion, the Angel Born in Hell, Gogeta. Not just Gogeta, but Z Gogeta, bro. I've been so excited for this figure. Gogeta is my favorite all-time favorite Dragon Ball character, and dog, this figure, Demoniacal Fit, killed it. Let's hop straight into it. Looking at the figure already straight out the box, bro, amazing. You know what I'm saying? He has that classic 3.0 technology, especially in the pants here. You can see in the pants is like the classic 3.0 going on right there. And then the top part of the figure looks amazing. You know, you got the 3.0 arms. It looks like they sculpted the arms to be a bit more muscular than the Demoniacal Fit Goku. So that's something to take notice. But yeah, man. So this figure looks amazing. Even down to the face sculpt and the hair sculpt looks crazy. You know, I see a lot of people complain about the hair sculpt being sculpted weird. I honestly like it. You know what I'm saying? It might not be the best, but it's definitely fire. The figure looks amazing, man. I did get this figure from Treasure Toys Wholesale Store on AliExpress. You can get your copy there. This is where I got my copy, and I'm really impressed. And honestly, I'm gonna put the figure to the side real quick. They actually took care. So one dope thing to notice, right, that Demoniacal Fit is actually doing. I have nothing in the box right now, but the box, first of all, the box is clean. The box art is amazing. You know, the box art is crazy. So here's the back of it. You know what I'm saying? The side art is crazy. I love the black and orange. If you don't know already, black and orange is my favorite colors. So this box right here, absolutely amazing, bro. Crazy work. And a new thing that Demoniacal Fit has done, they actually have a brown shipper. And actually, let me go get that real quick. I'll be right back. So right here, well, it's gonna be hard to put it in the camera, but this is the brown shipper right here. Don't mind this. It's because I cut through the packaging. But yeah, so that's one thing that they've been doing. They've been doing like this brown shipper thing, like Tamashii Nations. So that's dope. Really dope to know. All right, back to the figure. All right, so starting off with the articulation, the head can tilt up that far, which is absolutely insane. Like, that's crazy work, especially with this vest piece right here blocking in the way. It's impressive how high he can look up. He can look down, all the way down, which is crazy, right? Be careful of that faceplate. You don't want it to pop off. You can get some really good tilt. And then, you know, swivel. You can swivel the head all the way around. So no hinder whatsoever as far as the articulation in the head and the neck. Really dope. And then if you just look at this halo part, this halo is removable. So if you want like to use this for Super Gogeta whenever they release that, you can. But for now, we're gonna put this back on, just like so. There you go. Nice. All right. Okay, down to the torso. The torso can tilt. You can get some pretty good tilt in there. Not a lot, but you know, so you get some pretty good tilt. You can move back just about that far. It's not the best, but you know, it works. And then crunching forward is okay. It's not like, you're mostly getting the articulation within the waist instead of the actual torso itself, like where the chest is, because the chest doesn't really go down that much. Like if I keep this up and I push this down as much as I can, that's how much you're getting, right? That's how much you're getting. And then like going all the way down using that waist joint, you can get further down with that. So it's pretty good. You can twist it. It's really, really, really clanky, ratchety. You can hear that ratchet in there. You might need to put some, might want to try to put some shock oil into that to like smoothen it out. But yeah, so you can so there you have that. One quick thing to know before we get into the arms is that the vest can flap. It's on a really, really soft plastic, so that's amazing. So you can like move the vest around a little bit. You can move it up if you want. If you move it a little bit more down, you can flap out. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's not wired, so it won't stay like that. But you know, that's dope. That's really dope to know. Now going on to the arms. One thing to note about the arms is that the arms can't really move up. So you can move it up to just about that much, but you can't like go up further unless you twist the whole arm up. So the arm can go up all the way up like that and around just like so. You got bicep swivel right here all the way around. You got some really good double jointed elbows that goes all the way up past 90 degrees. Amazing. The wrist can move up and down and all the way around just like so. Now going on to the legs, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Going on to the legs can go up. Oh wait, no, actually, before we get into the legs, this belt piece can move side to side. So if I move the arms out the way. So the belt piece can move side to side just like so. You can move it all the way around if you like, you know what I'm saying? So that's dope. The legs can go up just about that far. You can go up about that far, you know, so if you want to get that like classic kicking pose, you know what I'm saying, you can do that. The legs can go out. You do the splits almost. It's not completely even unless you push it just a little bit, but that's how far it can go. So if you want that high kick, you can do that too. Double jointed knees. So the knees can bend just about that far. And the ankle articulation is the most disappointing out of it all. So since this part is like a hard plastic, it's not like soft plastic like the SHF, you can't really get that much range in it. So you can get the foot down to like about there. You can get the foot up like about there. The ankle, there is ankle pivot. It's not the greatest, but you know, it works. And then you have a toe hinge right there as well. So that's about all the articulation. If I had to rate it, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. It's not the best, but you know, it's fine. It's fine for what it is. And then you know, Demoniacal Fit definitely gives off that Tamashii Nations vibe. Like if Tamashii Nations were to make a Gogeta, this would definitely would look like if they were to make one. But yeah, so there's the articulation. All right, starting off, we have the stern face straight out the box. Looks amazing. I love it. I love everything about it. Switching out the faces is pretty simple. You know, you just take that piece off, and then it's kind of like Gohan. So you have this part, and then you take this off like that, and then you take the other face, put it right up on there, and then bring it up, put it back on, boom, there you go. So he also comes with a smiling, smirking expression, and this looks fire. You know what I'm saying? It looks fire. It gives that like cocky, classic cocky, super Gogeta look, because you know in Z he was definitely not smiling. He was beating Janema's ass. So you know that was Z Gogeta, but this is definitely giving super Gogeta from the Super Broly movie. So next up we have this teeth gritting expression. Like he's angry, he's about to go crazy, you know, he's kind of irritated, you know, Really dope. I like the design on this for sure. I always liked Demoniacal Fit's style as far as faces. Like, I feel like it kind of captures, it might not be exactly anime accurate, but it's definitely a dope style. You know what I'm saying? So looks dope, looks fire, love it. Last but not least, we have the shouting expression, yelling expression, power up expression, now however you want to put it. And this looks amazing, man. You know what I'm saying? I love the shouting face. It's not too wide, not too little. You know what I'm saying? It's a perfect fit for the face. So I love it, man. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely Gogeta, and I am really impressed with these faces. All right, going on to the hands now. He comes with fisted hands straight out the box, and now you have your martial arts hands, and you know it comes with both pairs. Obviously comes with a pair of gripping hands. You know what I'm saying? It looks clean. Next, he comes with a pair of open palm hands. You know what I'm saying? This is really dope, especially for your like key blast action poses, or you know, any type of like ground holding pose or anything like that. So that's a dope. Like, I don't know if these are relaxed hands or like kind of like some, I don't know what these are for. Like, they just look, they kind of like look like gripping hands, but they're not. They're like kind of more relaxed. So I don't know if these are, you know, maybe some relaxed hands or anything like that, but use your creativity. You know what I'm saying? Use your creativity and you'll make something out of this. But and then finally, he comes with a special hand for a special effect. Comes with a hand with a hole inside. And you might be wondering, what is that hole for? Right? He comes with a Starburst, I keep saying Starburst, oh my gosh. He comes with a Stardust Breaker effect. You know what I'm saying? It's a really, really dope effect. It has this like pink-ish to it. It has yellow on top, white on I'm sorry, yellow on the bottom and white on top. So that's dope. And all you do is just plug it in into this hole right here in his hand, and boom, there you go. That's dope. That's fire. I love that. I'm definitely gonna pose him like this with a serious expression on my shelf, and I got a spot for him. So this is fire. This figure, bro, 10 out of 10 figure. I love this figure. My only gripe is the torso articulation. I wish the torso articulation would have been better. Like I said, if you want to get your copy of this figure, you can get it from Treasure Toys Wholesale Store on AliExpress. I'll leave the link in the description below, and you can get yourself a copy, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is fire, you know, and I can't wait. Can't wait. I also got this from Treasure Toys Wholesale Store on AliExpress. I got the Tosin or Tosin. I think I don't know how to pronounce it, but I got those copies of Gogetas, and they look amazing. If I had to say, it looks better than this. You know, this, it's not to say Demoniacal Fit don't look good. Don't get me wrong. This figure is fire, right? This figure is fire. But Tosin, way better, right? So it's like, all right, you know, I got both of their versions. So whenever I can get those in hand, I'll definitely review it for y'all. But yeah, so with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all want to see me do more action figure reviews, I'll gladly do so. Just put it down in the comments down below. What you think about this figure? You know what I'm saying? What do you think about this figure? Do you think it's a W for Demoniacal Fit, or you think it's a L? I think it's a W. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a 10 out of 10 figure, especially if you're a Gogeta fan. If you're a Gogeta fan, bro, get this figure by all means. You know what I mean? So with that being said, hope you have a good one. Stay blessed, stay crispy. I'm out here. Peace out.